everybody, Johnny Be Good here. Good morning, greetings from deep Pere, Wisconsin. Alright, today is Tuesday, August 23rd, 2016. Temperature is 61 degrees. I am on my way to the other side of deep Pere, Wisconsin to pick up a load, one of three pickups. Delivering to Pennsylvania. I'm not exactly sure when, but the first pickup is in De Pere, Appleton, and then Milwaukee, and as I said, it delivers to Pennsylvania. Okay, yesterday I had a wonderful time with AJ. You know, that was the longest time that I have spent alone with AJ in a very long time. The last time I spent time with AJ was when she was a lot younger. You know, let's just consider her about what, 10 or 11, when she was a baby. Yeah, I know. She's a baby. Right now she is 13, running 14, and she's developing into her own character and her own mindset and all that. And boy, there are so many new things that I have learned about AJ, and one of the things that I have learned is, man, she's too pampered, she's too sheltered, she's a nervous wreck. She doesn't like crowds, she doesn't like big cities, she thinks it's dangerous, and you know. And I told her that it doesn't really matter because I'm with her, and you know, she could trust me. And I gave her the logic of why would you be scared if I had a machine gun? If I gave you a machine gun, would you shoot people with it? And most people, the answer would be, no, of course not. Then what makes you think that I'm going to shoot people if I had a machine gun? If you think that I'm going to shoot people because I have a machine gun, and you don't, does that mean you're superior and a better person than I am? And that, of course, it's a stupid presumption, right? So I told her that it's the same logic. If you were around here, would you hurt people? And most people, you know, don't. Of course, there are incidents in big cities, but you know, still the point is, you know, don't let your fear interfere with your life. But again, the whole point was that I got to spend time with AJ, and you know, there's one thing good about this Pokemon Go phenomenon, is that without it, I don't think AJ would have gone with me. Not that she doesn't love me, she's a teenager. But because of the Pokemon Go, you know, she was more than willing to go with me. And to begin with, we really did not plan to go that far. We were just gonna go around town and library and wherever else in Sheboygan. But at the spur of the moment, I had this idea that I've always wanted to do a video of Port Washington, and by now you guys have seen that. And I really hope you guys liked it. As far as the time home, of course, it's always too short. Man, you know, one or two more days, that would have been really nice, but it is what it is. I didn't even get to take Goldie out. I could have taken Goldie out yesterday, but, well, then AJ would not have gone with me, because I don't know why she's not interested in riding motorcycles anymore. Yeah, one thing that's kind of inconvenient is having campers go with us on a long trip like that. Man, by the way, on the way home, Tampers was so tired. Yeah, he was flat on the back seat, and you should have seen him jumped up on Jackie's lap when we got home. I mean, boy, was he glad to see her. They're like, oh, I'm home, I'm finally home. Beautiful day. Alright, we gotta get off at this what's it called? Shoring Drive, Shoring Road. temperatures up here are surely changing. Autumn will be upon us here pretty soon. I love autumn. Oh man, the beautiful colors. But then the fear of winter is coming. It almost spoils it. I love the way that four-wheeler is hanging back there. She knows not to run alongside a semi. Thank you, ma'am. And most four-wheelers, I guess. No, not this one. Holy smokies, there are a lot of turnabouts here. We still got one more, or I don't know. Yeah, I think one more. Hey, may I ask a silly question? Now, like what, the Lincoln Continentals or Lincoln cars, Buicks, they're air ride suspensions, right? I mean, they ride real nice. So my question is, with the modern technology of gyros, you know, like they use in a gimbal for cameras, that makes cameras really stable. Why not use gimbals? Matthew, this is what we need right here. Matthew Drive. Why not use those electronic gimbals to make the car steady, or, you know? I wonder how smooth that would. You think it'd be better than airbags? Or does that technology already exist in vehicles? This one? No. There it is. Schreiber. Good grief. Why do people do that? You know? Why do they have to block? Surely you didn't need to pull up that far. Dust bowls. You think of large companies can afford to pave their parking lots and drop lots. Don't hit the CR England, Johnny, be good. How you doing? I'll catch you later. Peace.